Yo, man, are you ready to get high? Because we're going to get high today. Don't go nowhere. What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed bringing you another episode of Backyard Prospecting, and that's right, we're going to get high today. And what I mean by that is we're going to check out some Paydirt from High Plains Prospectors. Boom. So, there you go. Like I said, we're going to get high. And alright, so what we got here is a pound of their Paydirt, $100 Paydirt, $99 if you go check out their site right now. Ships to us in a box, UPS, no less. And so let's crack this thing open and see what it looks like. Packaging is A-OK. Open it up, and what do we see? Boom. A $5 coupon for their site. A little code on there so that I'm not going to flash it up in the screen and have somebody beat me to it, because I might just want to buy some more stuff from them. Little invoice lets me know that this dirt, 1 pound guaranteed gold, not a guaranteed pound of gold, but a guaranteed pound of dirt with guaranteed gold in it, for $99. There was some tax, because Uncle Sam's always got to get his little fingers in there. Shipping, of course. So it set us back about 118 bucks, but $99 was the price of the dirt itself. Got to us really quick. I gotta say, turnaround on that was maybe only a couple of days. And boom, here it is. Well packed in a nice secure box. Bunch of bubble wrap, bubble stuff. All right. And then, of course, the dirt. Now, even though it was boxed, I always still say double bag it, just for safety reasons. It is heat sealed closed, so it's not going to pop open in that regard. But if it were to have sprung a leak, the sand, and it's all pretty much completely sand, and actually he double heat seals it, which doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, because that negates the point of having a zipper here, because now I got to cut into it down here. That's a bummer. But either way, we got a pound of sand, double heat sealed. And I know, like just last week or week before, I was saying you guys should double heat seal it. Not like this. Double above the zipper. Oh, if you do it below the zipper, there's no point to using zipper bags. But these are really, really sturdy zipper bags, so it popping on its way here, probably not likely. Looking at the sands, I'll give you guys a close-up of it as well. It looks kind of moist, so I'm not sure classifying it will really have much issue, or use, rather. And also, I mean, it's all sand. I'm not feeling a single rock in here, which I like that. For $100, though, I don't know. It just seems a little bit small, on the small side. But I did read the description beforehand, so I only got to blame myself. I'll read it with you guys right now. I'll put it up here on the side so you can see. Oh, that's a review. Hold on, let's go to the description. The description, gold, guaranteed. Oh no, those are... Oh no, the page is just weird on mobile. Alright. Buying Paydirt is a great way to hone your prospecting skills, learn how to pan, and how to tune in your gold prospecting equipment. These bags include not less than 1.2 grams of gold and up to 1 pound of Paydirt. Our ready-to-pan Paydirt is a blend of crushed quartz from the goldfields of North Georgia mountains plus beach sands from Alaska. So there's a little mix going on in here. The density, moisture content, mix ratio of the components, and other factors means the weight of the Paydirt will vary. Should never be less than a pound though, for if you're charging $100 for a pound. Heads up, purchasing gold Paydirt is not an investment strategy. That's not untrue. We offer you the opportunity to have your own eureka moment. The thrill and excitement of finding gold in your pan, there is nothing like it, and that's why they call it gold fever. People who have the opportunity, the resources, and the physical ability to head to the gold fields and prospect for gold should do so. For the rest of us, purchase Paydirt offers a realistic and affordable means keeping the fever alive. That's fair. That's fair. Because, yeah, and I agree with that. If you can go dig your own hole and find gold for free, go do that. Don't pay money to people for dirt to get gold in their dirt. So, it serves as a reminder, maybe a little warning, hopefully not a foreboding, that we'll get a good amount of gold in here. So, we're going to dump this out real quick, take a look at it up close, and then we're going to get it wet and run it down this sluice. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. So we're going to pour this out. Like I say, unfortunately, he did double seal it. So we'll have to do some dicking around. Alright, so we should expect to find no less than 1.2 grams of gold. So, kind of sets our expectation for the ROI. Going to be probably around 70%. That's our estimate. That's our guess. If we find more, well then that's just extra icing on the cake. Though it is a little bit wet, it's not too terrible, so we'll hit it up, see what kind of magnetics we find here. I don't think the dirt that I get from either of these areas tends to have a whole lot of magnetics, so we'll see. No, there's barely anything in here. Just a little itty bitty bit. You know, and I know the dirt's wet, but even still, if there was a lot of magnetics, they would have stuck to the magnet along with dirt. That's all I got. That little itty bitty dimple. It's a little tiny whiny amount. Compared to this much dirt, that's easy. And this is what I call that sugary Paydirt, that brown sugar kind of really crystally quartzy sand. Big quartzy sand, silica sand, which is usually pretty easy to go through. So I think this is going to be an easy run of it. There's not any boulders in here whatsoever, so I'm not going to bother with classification. I'll just shake it up a little bit. Now we're going to get it wet and run it down the sluice. All right, we got the dirt all wetted up and we are ready to roll. Let us find what we can find and fire up this sluice. Assembly this way a little bit. Turn her up. All right. Just had to fine tune the sluice a little bit and get it flowing the way I like. I think we're getting to be about that time the sluice needs a rebuild, refresh. Do a little updating to it. But for now, let's find us some shiny. Go ahead and speed things along here and see you on the other side. All right, gone through that dirt, went pretty quick, and I'm excited to see what we wind up seeing down here. So let's shut this one down. Bring you guys over here with me. That way we can share in the delight together. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Man, some nice big pieces in there too. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, would you look at that? Look at that big old chunk. Nice big chunkies all throughout there. That's going to make up the majority of the weight for sure. Not seeing a lot of fine flour or anything. No fine gold. But definitely some nice pickers in there. There's your gold, baby. And let's get this gold all suckered up, cleaned out. Guess I shouldn't put this right here. Let's see what we can find down here. Just a lot of black sands, some heavies. All right. Let's clean this up and get our gold. There you go. There's your gold, baby. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just a bunch of chunky gold. I'll never tell them to go on a diet, that's for damn sure. I like them thick. There you go. Now let's try to get these suckered up. I don't know if my snuffer will fit them. Some big chunks. But that ain't a bad thing. But we'll get them all cleaned up, dried up, weighed out. We'll see what we wind up getting. Stick around. Alright, welcome back. We got this gold all dried up and ready to weigh out. Miner Bob heard all those ding, 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 dings in the cup, so he had to come out. So he's here with his ass. Let's fire up this scale. Hello. High Plains Prospector. $100 bag of Paydirt. Chunk. Chunk, 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 chunk. Chunk, 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 chunk. 1.363 grams of gold. Not too bad. 1.363. We'll lock it in right there. Right here. Because that's the only place where the little image is going to fit. Here, let's zoom out a little bit so I have more place to put images. Boom! Lock that in. 1.363 grams of gold. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. All right. I'm going to take a couple pictures of these so you can see these nuggets up close. And we'll be right back with my final words and ROI. Alright, welcome back. And, man, what can I say? What a good time we had there. Now, as always, let's talk about the dirt, and then we'll move on to the gold. The dirt was some really nice, crunchy, kind of quartzy sand. Just like the description says, it's your East Coast, Georgia, Northern Georgia, I believe is what it said. Kind of pay dirt, so it's got that really quartzy sand in there. But underneath, once you got rid of all of that, there was definitely your Alaska style, your Nome Beach kind of sands. There's a lot of garnet in there, a lot of really fine garnet, along with some black sands that are non-magnetic. A lot of sulfides in there. And so it was a really unique experience because you had both of those. Usually in one you don't see the other, and et cetera, et cetera. So it was kind of cool dirt to go through. Not very difficult, not a ton of magnetics in there at all. And so go through, a little bit here and there, or the whole bag at once if you want, and I think you're going to have a good time. I think anybody is probably good for this bag. There's not a lot of fine, if any, fine gold to be found in there, so it's all nice chunky stuff. We'll get onto that in just a minute. But overall, I'd say this dirt is good for anybody to go through. You're going to have a good time going through it. It's not too difficult that you're going to be frustrated with it. You can go through it with the kids. And again, you're going to have a good time because there's not a huge amount there, but it's going to pay off. Now, speaking of the payoff, the gold. The gold was all nice, big, chunky pieces. There was no fine gold in here, no flour, maybe just a couple little pieces. But in a lot of other pay dirts, you get a lot of finer material, finer gold, so that it fills more throughout, and less big chunkies, because for whatever reason. But this one had a lot of nice big chunky pieces in it, and that's cool to find because it's not a huge amount of dirt. So when you find those big chunks, it's a nice surprise. And it looks really cool in the pan at the end because you just got a bunch of little nuggets of gold. So, definitely like that. Now, what we wound up finding was about 1.63 grams over the guaranteed amount. So, we'll just put up the little sign right now. So to this side, yeah, there we go. We paid $100 for the bag. We found 1.363 grams of gold. Today's value, that's going to come in at $82.54. And it's easy math. We got an 82.some% ROI. And I would say definitely an awesome bag. Good, nice bag to go through. A good return of gold, more than what was guaranteed. And I can't, you can't complain. It's exactly what it said it was and more. And it was pretty easy to go through. As you saw there, I busted through it in no time. And, if you go through it, pan it, go a little bit slower than I did, obviously. You're going to put, half, maybe quarter it up. But either which way, you're going to have a good time because you're going to find some good gold. So I would absolutely recommend head over to High Plains Prospectors. They got a ton of gear there as well for really good prices. So if you need any kind of prospecting gear, they got it. So fill your cart up with all those goodies, but while you're there, grab yourself a bag as well, and you're going to bring home some pretty cool gold, and you're going to have a good time going through. You can test out that gear that you picked up at the same time. So, just a suggestion. Either way, if you're just looking for some pay dirt, go hit them up, and they'll get you a good bag of dirt. So, check them out, highplainsprospectors.com. I'll put a link down below. I usually do that. And go check them out. Don't forget to hit like if you haven't already. If you're not a subscriber, click that subscribe button. Make sure that you don't miss out on any of my future content by hitting the notification bell. Otherwise, I just want to thank you all for hanging out with me here today. This is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I'll catch you in the backyard. Peace.